Hi everyone, Tina Killerin here. Thanks for joining me again today here in my kitchen. Now I wasn't planning on coming to you live again from the kitchen today. However, I got a special request earlier today. And well, when one of my clients asks me for a recipe and how much I knew you guys enjoyed Tuesday's chicken meatball poppers 4 ways, I thought to myself, why not? Let's go cooking again today in the kitchen. So again, I haven't been able to quite figure out where my camera needs to go so this way you can see everything, but I've prepped everything ahead of time. I'm going to walk you through all the steps here. Again, don't feel like you have to take notes. Don't write it all down. I'm going to post up the blog a little bit later on today. You'll have all the steps there and everything will be detailed out for you. So today, I'm going to make for you healthy veggie egg cups. Now, here's the thing for me. Eggs are a great source of protein, and it's a really convenient, healthy snack, right? We always say that you should be trying to have protein and vegetables at most of your meals and snacks. For me, I can't do hard-boiled eggs. I just can't do it. If I'm lucky, I had the opportunity to chop it up really small and put it into a salad with some feta cheese. That's the only way that I can eat egg salad. I just can't do hard-boiled eggs. Just can't do it. And in the mornings, I don't have time to whip up an omelet or make some scrambled eggs for me as we're rushing to get out the door. Although now that summertime's here, maybe I'll have a little bit more time. But these egg cups allow you to prep those on the weekends, keep them in the fridge, and just throw them in the microwave for a minute or so when you're ready to have them. So you can have them for breakfast or you can have them for a snack. Okay, so here's what I did. Simple, easy cooking. Nothing crazy here, okay? Really, I try and keep things as simple as possible. I get it. I'm not an extravagant cook. I didn't go to culinary school. I haven't been classically trained in French cuisine or anything like that. I'm just a normal, everyday mom who tries to cook as healthy as possible for her family. Okay, and make things convenient too, because I know how crazy we all are. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pull out our muffin tins, okay? Really, your basic everyday muffin tin. I sprayed it with a little spray, so this way my eggs don't get stuck in there, okay? I scrambled up some of my eggs. I didn't cook them, they're raw. They're in a bowl. Now, I did, for this batch, I only did 6 egg cups, okay? But normally I would think that you would try and do maybe 12 of them. If I was going to do 12 egg cups, I would probably mix up 8 eggs, okay? So just put those in a bowl and whip them on up. You can add a little milk if you choose to. I add a little bit of water just to make them a little bit fluffier and to give them a little bit more volume. So just a splash of water in there, okay? Don't put the eggs into the egg cup yet. Set your eggs aside. Okay, chop up your vegetables. Here's your chance to go through your refrigerator and look at the things that are starting to get a little bit overripe. I want you to get creative, okay? There's a big, long laundry list of vegetables that you can add to your egg cups. Get creative. Feel free to be creative. So here's what I did for mine. I've got some shredded or some grated sweet potatoes. I did broccoli. I've got tomatoes. I like all the different colored tomatoes, so that's what I tend to buy on the cherry tomatoes. So these are the yellow cherry tomatoes. Zucchini. I've got some red onion, and I've got some bell pepper as well. Now, when you're doing your egg cups, you don't need a lot of vegetables. Okay, you don't need a lot because the muffin tins are a lot smaller than you think that they are. So I want you to keep it really small when you can, okay? Don't chop up a whole lot of vegetables. You're going to have a lot left over, and you don't want them all left over. Although you can always do something with them later on. So if you over chop, that's okay, you over chop. Okay. And then you're going to mix up your eggs, right? So what I want you to do then, after you've sprayed your muffin tin, so this way your eggs don't stick, go ahead and put your mixture of your vegetables into your muffin tin, okay? With me so far? Easy, right? Easy so far. Now you're going to go ahead and you're going to grab your eggs. Here's what I have. I have a little ladle. It's about a 1/4 cup ladle that I use. Don't mind my dripping eggs off of there. You're going to take your ladle and you're just going to ladle your eggs into each of those egg cups. Go about 2/3 of the way full on that egg cup, okay? Don't go all the way to the top because otherwise you're going to have this big exploding mess in your oven, so don't do that, okay? So about 2/3 of the way full. Mine probably turn out to be a little bit over that 1/4 cup ladle. So I fill it and then I take a little bit more to kind of top it off. Now on your egg cups, you can add a little cheese if you want to. Don't feel like you have to, but you can add some cheese. And then the only other thing that I do is I use pink Himalayan sea salt. Remember, when you use Himalayan sea salt, a little bit goes a long way. Just go ahead, sprinkle a little bit on top of it, and then go ahead and top it off with some black pepper, okay, some ground black pepper on there. Throw them into the oven, 350 degrees for about 20 minutes or so. They're going to come out perfectly. They're going to be nice and fluffy when you take them out of the oven. And then when they cool down, what's going to happen? They're going to flatten out. They're not going to be as pretty when they cool down. They're going to taste great though. So again, you can store these in the refrigerator. I would probably say for about 3, 4, 5 days, maybe you can keep those in the refrigerator, just a minute or so to reheat them in the microwave. Okay, let's talk serving sizes really quick. Girls, I will say that you could probably have anywhere from 2 to 3 egg cups is considered a serving, okay? Dudes, if you want to have 4 to 5, that's probably a good serving size for you. Because remember, it's not a full egg that's going into each of those egg cups, okay? Now, you can have it for a snack, right? So you can just go ahead, reheat 2 of those egg cups. Hi, Carol. I'm glad you're watching me from the Amtrak train currently in Washington, D.C. Thanks for joining me. Okay, so I hope when you get home, I hope you'll try this recipe, okay? And then let me know how it goes. So you can just throw them in the microwave to warm them up really quickly for a quick little snack if you wanted to. Or what I did here was I just kind of put them together on a plate. I did 2 egg cups, a handful of blueberries. So remember when we talk about a fruit serving size is about a cupped hand of blueberries there for that fruit. And then I've got a little bit of sliced avocado there as a healthy fat. So that's about half an avocado. I will tell you that my avocado is a little bit on the smaller side, so I felt comfortable going with a half. If you have a big avocado, right, because sometimes, hi Deborah, sometimes they're different size. So if you have a big avocado, go ahead, girls, 1/4 of an avocado. Dudes, feel free to go with a half of that larger avocado, okay? Again, my avocado was a little bit smaller, so I went ahead with half of it. Okay, now this is probably going to be a full breakfast for me, right? 2 egg cups plus the vegetables, plus the fruit, and plus the healthy fat there. Excellent, excellent breakfast to get you started. But again, if you just want to have the 2 egg cups and have those for a snack, that's awesome. My husband actually gave me a great idea the other day when I had made them last week. And he said, you know what? I'd love to have these chopped up and thrown into some rice and like have a fried rice with them. Hey, that's a great idea. So I think for my batch on these, maybe I make that for dinner one of these nights. Yes, Deborah, I hope that you do make these. I find them really easy and convenient. It's a great way to travel. You can throw them into a little Ziploc bag, take them off to the office with you, and heat them up at the office when you get there. Really convenient and a great way to get in those veggies and that protein. Add the healthy fat, add the fruit. Now you've got a perfect meal and not just a snack. Okay, so again, I'm going to post up the blog here a little bit later on, so this way you've got a full detail of it. I'm actually going to include the full list of any kind of vegetables that you can throw in there, right? I want you to get creative. You can do mushrooms, you can do onions, you can do any really vegetable that you want to do. If you want to shred up some carrots, shred up some carrots and throw those in there too. So be creative with your vegetables. Okay, I hope you guys give this recipe a shot. Your Healthy Veggie Egg Cups, really convenient, really easy. Give it a shot. Let me know how you do with them. Let me know how you enjoy them. And I'll come back to you next week with another recipe. Remember, I do take requests. So if you guys have a request for me, shoot me a quick note, comment below, send me a message on Facebook. I'm happy to do requests for these recipes. Okay, have a great day, guys. Thanks all for joining me, and I'll see you all on the flip side.